Ahoy there, my name's Heidi and I live and work aboard my narrowboat all year round as a continuous cruiser. My boat's called the Rum Wench and I like the odd tipple of a rum, and when I'm not drinking, I can often be found trading as the pirate boat along the canals trying to make a bit of money. And when I'm not trading, I'm usually doing all those crappy boat jobs such as emptying toilets, getting absolutely drenched whilst I'm cruising and putting my hand down some filthy dirty hole. Yeah, so if you want to follow a woman single-handed herself round the walkways having a bit of a laugh, then this is the channel for you. So please like and subscribe and I'll see you in a minute. Woohoo! So guys, I left you last week in Nantwich and that's where we're going to set off from today. Before I do, I just want to say a massive thank you for all those that took the time to leave such a lovely comment on last week's video. It meant the world to me. And we're off. Yes, Nantwich is only a 48-hour, so you can only stay a couple of days. But such a beautiful little town, loads of quirky buildings. It's just fantastic. I went to the post office again this morning and I actually met my mum for coffee, which is really nice. I think I'm going to head towards the secret bunker that no one knows about. So the secret bunker is hidden deep in the Cheshire countryside and it was kept secret for over 50 years. But now those blast doors are open, you can go inside, and I love nothing more than going in a big, dark, deep, dirty chamber. Yeah, so we're going to have a look, eh? Yeah, so Nantwich is always busy with its boats. It's one of those popular little towns. It's lovely. I always like to stop off here just for a couple of days. In the town, you've got all your big supermarkets such as Aldi and Morrison's. So you can always stock up. It's just quite a walk. It's a big walk back up the hill, back to the canal. Yeah, so I took my bike. I cheated. So as a continuous cruiser, you do have to keep moving. Now, you don't have to move that far, to be fair. In a year, it's hardly anything. I mean, I could have just moved a mile and moored up. But as long as over a year, you move a minimum of 20 miles. Well, my goodness, in March, April and May, I did the whole Cheshire ring. I went up the Macclesfield, through the Peak Forest, through Manchester. So I've more than enough covered it. I mean, I've covered over 100 miles. Then it was a month on the Weaver. And then I've been messing about down at Anderton and Middlewich and Nantwich. So well cover the miles, but you still have to keep moving and you still have to play the game, unless of course you're ill or you break down, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to try and move a few miles today, try and get to the secret bunker, because there's not much of the trading season left now, and I want to try and get as much trading as I can in before it gets to winter, because obviously the costs are a lot more on a boat in winter. You don't get much solar, so you have to run your engine or your generator, so that's extra diesel, extra petrol, because you just don't get any sun. No sun on the solars, hardly. And also then you've got your fuel for your heating. I've got a multi-fuel stove, so I have the briskets, the coal brisket thing. But yeah, you got the cost of that, and that's all gone up. So yeah, so I'm trying to put a little bit by now with the trading to keep me going through winter. There's two locks at Hat Green and there's one coming up now, and there's a boat looks like it's just coming out, so it's going to be in my favour, which will be fantastic. So I'm not sure how far I'm going to go today, maybe just the one lock, we'll see. We'll see. I never know where I'm going, do I? I don't plan these things, it's just wherever I go, wherever more. You come with me, don't you? So on closer inspection, it looks like there's a boat in front now ready to go in, and there's one moored. You never know, you can't tell till you get close, so I'm going to moor on this lock landing now and get ready. Let these go through. There's a boat behind me as well. So it's quite busy really, quite busy. I'll see you later, Julie. are the guys off the boat that's actually behind me, but they've walked up and they're going to help me through the lock, which is lovely of them. Makes everything so much quicker when people do this. I always do this as well. If I'm round a bollard at the bottom, I'll always walk up and give people a hand. And once the boat's up in the lock, I can jump off and help with the gate. Yeah, use them muscles. So yes, we've done the first lock, got some help on that, which was great. And they're now waiting for the second lock now. And the boat behind though, they're in a rush, they're getting a lift. So I've told them they can go before me. But the people on the boat in front, they're training on their Hellman's course with a lady called Linda from Cheshire Cat. And Linda is the one that trained me, yeah. So it's her fault I'm the way I am. No, she's brilliant. And the people on this boat here saw me at Elfest. So that's great, saw me DJing. So it's a small world, isn't it? It's amazing you see on these locks. So I've just let the boat go through that was in a rush because they've got a hospital appointment. But the lovely Natalie and David with Linda on their training boat, they've stayed back and they're going to help me through. How lovely is that? Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go in the lock now. So I'm not to do a thing. Brilliant. See, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So as Linda trained me, got to be careful, don't bugger up now going in this lock. She'd be like, oh Heidi. No, she won't. She won't. But yeah, she's got to do it right now. It was quite a few years ago though. Look at that, a perfect little mooring spot just for me. Fantastic. So I had loads of help helping me through the locks, which was absolutely fantastic. But I'm all moored up now here at Hat Green and it is beautiful. Absolutely love it. I've got some gorgeous views over there. There's a road further up, little bridge, and I can get on the road there with my bike and go off and post any badge orders. And the secret bunker is just down there. But yeah, this is a great place now. I'm going to have a good explore, go on a bike ride, but I absolutely love it. I love being in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to stay here for a few days and then I'm going to head up and go to Audlam. That's the plan. But I love the Shroppie, Shropshire Union Canal. It's just beautiful. Other names, we've got a dog here called Heidi.
Heidi. This is Moby.
Oh, Heidi and Moby. And you guys are called?
I'm David and Adam.
David and Adam. Look at that. And on the boat, they're just passing. Look at them. Can't believe there's a dog called Heidi named after me. How rude!
As well.
So whilst I'm moored at the secret bunker, I've decided to come and check it out and meet up with my nephews, George and Jack, and my mum. And we're going to go and explore it, aren't we, guys?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
That's a big gun. Woo! So we're at the secret bunker. This was built in 1952 for the Cold War, but it's been decommissioned now. But we're going to go anyway and check it out. Yeah. It tells you.
There's some rockets over here.
The great thing is the kids get this book and they've got to fill in all these questions and things. Me and my mum are doing it really. But they've got to try and find mice. Yeah, so they're loving hunting for the mice. Where's the mice, Jack?
There and there.
So we're in room 2 and we're going mouse hunting, aren't we, kids? Eh? Have you found any?
No, not yet. 6.
Wow.
We're underground now. We're in the bunker.
Wow, is it good?
Yeah.
Why are you loving the Morse code?
Because the silver cat feeds.
It's brilliant this really, because the kids have to pretend that they're spies and it's giving them something to do. They've got to find these mice. They're learning all about it in a sort of subtle way. Me and my mum are loving it. Yes, it was a winner all round.
I've lost count.
Tin cup like you would have.
Nan, can you help me?
Jack, when was this nuclear bunker built? Can you remember?
1952.
And George, what was it built for?
Withstanding nuclear bombs.
Wow, you two are geniuses. You get that off your Auntie Heidi, you know, don't you? Let's see your certificates, your spy certificates that you got. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Show us yours, George. Wow. So you're a proper spy now. Do you like it? Yeah, you're fantastic. So that was great fun. It kept the kids and myself entertained for a few hours. Yeah, how amusing, but a great place to come. It's in Nantwich, secret bunker, well worth checking out. And after an afternoon with the kids, I deserve this. So do you like my new drinking vessel? Yeah, I got this from a charity shop, £3 in Nantwich. I looked at it and I thought, that's got to live aboard the pirate boat, that has. It's fantastic. Yeah, and the only problem is though, I've got a rum in the bottom and it's barely covering the bottom because it's so big. Yeah, so cheers. Oh, it's nice that. And it was so lovely doing them locks and having help from Linda from Cheshire Cat Training. When I did my Hellman's course, it was just great being taught by another woman. It was fantastic. And she does all these training courses. She also rents out boats. They've got boats as well, Cheshire Cat Narrowboats. And one of them, or a couple of them, have got log burners on. So in winter, you can hire them then and be nice and warm with your log burners. So that's it for this week. I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. But before I go, a big shout out to this week's pirate crew. And here they are, me hearties. We've got Norman, Turner, Mike and Estelle, Jill and Caro, GH, Mackie and Donna, Fishless Clive, Liz Stephen, Mark, Trey and Jasper, Mark Grunenberg, Dennis Santiago, Scott, Motorhead, Norman Laura Vandal Handel, Alan Harbit, California Dude, Jude aka Roger the Cabin Boy, Captain Morgan, Derek Fox, Mel and David from Narrowboat Clarence, Tim and Angela. Also a massive shout out to my patrons. These keep these videos ad free, so thank you so much to those guys. Lots goes on behind the scenes and they're my big support, so a massive thank you to the patrons. Anyway guys, that's it. Stay safe and I'll see you next week.